And we are live, I believe. Yep, we are live. Hey guys, it is MCS Band 001 here. I know this is definitely the type of day that I usually do not stream on. In fact, I can't think of the last time I streamed on a Tuesday. If I had to guess, it was probably sometime during COVID. Like, during the actual lockdown era of COVID. It has been a long time for sure. But like the title says, I found out that I'm actually off tomorrow, which I did not realize. Which is probably something I should have realized, but I guess I never bothered to realize that. How many times can I say realize in 1 minute? So yeah, since I'm off tomorrow, I figured, why not stream tonight, do something a little bit different, see what viewership looks like on a Tuesday, because it's not something I'm normally doing. And we'll still be able to stream tomorrow, of course, and on Thursday. And then, of course, over the weekend. So, gonna be getting quite a few streams in this week. Hopefully, really making progress on some games would be a big goal. But tonight, once I burp, we are going to continue working on MySims. Nice, chill, fun game to play. So yeah, definitely looking forward to that. Just gotta mostly get the Uber Sims and the remaining essences, which, if I could stop burping for a second. I'm going to pull up the Essence Guide as well. I don't know about... I haven't seen that guide before, so... Alright, that one looks like it should work. Now just to move around stuff on my computer, because of course I never go into this prepared, now do I? Anyways, let's get it started. Let's see if we can at least get one of the Uber Sims into town today. Because we do actually still have several more things that we need to do in the main game, like with moving people in and stuff, so... There are actually some normal things that still aren't done yet. I've been having a great time with this game, if you guys couldn't tell. We're 13 and a half hours in. I guess I was kind of hoping it would go a little bit faster than it has, but that's okay. Hey, Chris, Happy New Year's. Almost New Year's. Getting close. Alright, so what kind of tasks do we currently have for people? Nope, not that. Okay, Roxy here is done, so the ice cream parlor is good. She needs a chair with 15 of those, I don't know, they're supposed to be like Stretch Armstrongs or something. Yeah, happy almost New Year, everyone. I do not have enough essences, okay? Never mind. And what about Cap and Jenny? Have I already... Oh, nope, that's not what I meant. Did that just say an amusement ride? I don't have enough of those either, okay? Well, let's go ahead and knock out the ice cream one. And we'll also see if there's anyone interesting in the hotel today. If there's any new businesses for me to kick out old places. Like kick out civilians so that I can move in actual businesses. That dude just fell on his face for like the millionth time, and there's no one in the hotel, so that's interesting. Anyway. Let's see, I know that Cap and Jenny's is in the other area. I'm pretty sure the ice cream parlor's out in the desert. I haven't played this game in like over a week. We should be getting fairly close to the platinum. It's just really those last handful of Uber Sims. Well, I say handful, it's all of them, technically. And that's not the way to go. I always get lost in this desert, because it's a weird layout. I do really wish, though, that this game would have had enough housing spots for everyone. That would have actually been really neat to have, to where you could literally move in, like, every single person. And it would just make the town look better. I don't know if maybe the Wii just couldn't handle that or something back in the day. Who knows? Who knows? Alright, so there's the Studious place and the ice cream place. So yeah, the desert's filled out. Actually, I can't remember if I finished this person's missions yet. Actually, I might be done with hers. Yeah, I might have actually finished hers. Are you the one that works here or lives here? Open to Platinum Dragon Quest Builders 2 by New Year's Day. Nice. How close are you getting to it? Chamberlander. Or was it her? No, wait, she's a civilian. I've seen her in the town before. Do rocks really just sit there? A rock conspirateologist. Yeah, once we get enough, like, of the studiousness or whatever, we can move the studious person in and then just start just moving people around like that as needed. Because I think that's the closest one. Also, wrong button there, because I need to give her items. And actually, which ones did she want before I accidentally give her the wrong things? The bathtub and the sink. Fair enough, those are important things, but they are going to go in here. Sink can go right there. And we'll put the bathtub somewhere that no one will be looking in on you while you're in the bath. And we're done! We're done with her mission. Let's go. Ice cream column decorative. Very cool. Alright, we're done with her mission. That only leaves us with, I guess, 2 more currently. And then... So yeah, we need 15 of those Stretch Armstrong looking things, even though that's probably not what they actually are supposed to be. And... I can't see my map in here, can I? Third island now. Once you finish it, do some interlude missions, be heading to the endgame area, then after complete the story, just clean up. Okay, so you're making very good progress with it. Okay, yeah, that green bar is pretty close. Oh, that's only 70%? That's surprising that that's only 70%. Okay, let me figure out where the studious thing is. I believe he's somewhere out in the desert. Yep, he's in the cave in the desert. The Tim Doll is what it's called. So now we gotta find that cave. And we're gonna need quite a few of these Tim Dolls, presumably, so we'll get as many as we can. Yeah, getting out to the Uber Sims could take a while. We're just gonna have to make the town, like, really heavily one type of thing or another. I'm just gonna have to make a bunch of really geeky items for a while and just, like, give them to people until it maxes out stuff in the town. Tim Dolls, that's actually enough, but I'm gonna go ahead and get a few more of them in case we need them for another mission. And then Cap and Ginny, her stuff is gonna take a while longer, I believe. Yeah, I hope y'all have been having a good week so far. It's a nice short week for me. I mean, I say short, I still will go in on Friday, but it's not like we're going to be doing anything on Friday. So it'll be a real chill day of just mostly sitting around doing basically nothing. Yeah, I'm actually off both tomorrow and Thursday, which is great. Wasn't expecting it. Alright, we've got some Tim Dolls now. And we can get on out of here. I guess I don't know exactly how long this Uber Sim stuff is going to take, though. And then I need to figure out where the... Where is it? Rock, Alien, Star, Springs, Robot Gears, Diamonds, Spades, Hearts, Clubs. Various fish. I know how to get angry ones, of course. And then I need to figure out where the... Okay, magic carpets are in one of the caves in the forest. So we'll go for that later. Yeah, we'll get that later. Yeah, like this house up here. We can absolutely move these people out if we need to make room for someone else. And like he wanted... What was that he wanted?
Nuno no kai?
He looked like he wanted something, like a table-looking thing, but I think what we're just gonna have to do is just start making a bunch of random geeky items and giving them away to people. Maybe to the geeky house that's in this area for now, at least. So this could end up being a little bit of a grind, so it's possible I may not end up getting all the trophies on stream in the future if it's gonna be that much of a grind. So let's go ahead and finish off the missions for this newer person. And that should be Studious right there, so... how about a modern chair, whatever the difference is? Oh, interesting looking, actually. I don't know if I built that before. I'm pretty sure I placed that in the wrong place. I did. And it looks like it's going to have enough blocks for me, so that's good, too. Yeah, I hope y'all have been having a good week so far. Hope you're ready for the new year. Let me know what your New Year's resolutions are. I'm gonna go with the good old classic one that literally everyone probably picks, or like 90% of people pick, of trying to be healthier. We will see how long that actually lasts for. Oh yeah, we will see. Literally the one that absolutely everyone and their mother ends up picking, so... we shall see. I've set my mind to things and done them before. This game's just nice and relaxing, though. I'll always say that. This game's just very fun, very chill, very relaxed. Easy to just pick up and play for a while, as long as you have some memory of what, where you put everything. Alright, I'm gonna need 15 of the Tim dolls. Puppets. Tim dolls. The goal is to get 20 plats. Kind of impossible. It's certainly not impossible, but I'm assuming that you mean 20, like, quality platinums, not, little crappy game platinums or anything like that. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Okay? And I'm gonna switch this over to something geeky here, or not studious, these, because I have... Oh, no, that's a voodoo doll. We don't want to use that up here. What's easy to get in here? Pencils, why not? We're gonna get some studiousness now. We're gonna add studiousness to literally everything at this point. Because we need it to get our first Uber Sim. Okay, so that is everything for that person. Actually, where does she even live at? That's a good question, because that wasn't Cap and Ginny, that was someone else, so I can't even remember where this person lives at. Yeah, I can't remember where I moved her into. Oh, well, we'll figure it out eventually. I think I moved her into the outer, like, suburban area. If you were younger, then it would be kind of easy. Well, yeah, for sure. When you're a kid, you have more time to play games, of course. That is true. Sad reality of adulting. So yeah, like, we can move houses and stuff around here if we need to, most likely. One of pretty much everything. So I'm gonna go check this cave and see if this is the one that has the item in it that we need. No, it is not. That's the math cave. And ew, we don't like math. Okay, so the only one in here is the fortune teller, so I do only have one business in this area. I can hopefully remember that. Yeah, just one business in this area. Most of it's residential. Which is where, theoretically, I can probably start remodeling people's houses a bunch and do it that way. I think that's what's going to end up having to happen for this, because I never got any of the Uber Sims when I was a kid playing this game. Okay, this is the correct one. We need like 30 of these, I think, so we need a lot. We're gonna need soccer balls we can, too, just because they're also items we might need. Magic carpets. And let me see how much we need. 20 magic carpets. We can get the angry ones much more easily than that, so just 20 magic carpets. Yeah, we'll see where to go from there. But I never got the Uber Sims when I was younger, so I honestly hope that I'm doing things correctly. Just sort of currently playing through the game and just seeing where it ends up at. Seeing how close I can get to anything being maxed out. But it might end up being such a massive grind that we'll have to just think about doing things a little bit differently. In terms of, like, not being able to necessarily stream all of it is what I'm trying to get at with that. Because if it's going to be such a massive grind, it might not be something I stream, and it might just be something I record for the eventual trophy video. But hey, once we get this platinum, we just need to grab one more, which I can do easily. And then, at that point, we can grab Power Wash. So we might possibly have Power Wash Sim, and with it, platinum number 900 done this week. Is a crazy possibility. It might actually happen. We'll have to see. No, the magic carpets can't fly, and shockingly, this game doesn't have any sort of fast travel system. Which is actually maybe a little unexpected. Okay, so we need a few more anger emojis as well. Yeah, surprisingly, this game doesn't actually have any sort of, like, fast travel system. We can always move one of these people out and move the Uber Sims into here. We can just give them the run of this whole area. And then I think what I might do is just start making a whole bunch of geeky items for the geekier people in town. Or studious people. I keep mixing those up. Studious people. Yeah, just start doing that with the more studious people, and hopefully it'll be enough. Hopefully it'll be enough. Man, where is everyone? There's no one out and about today. Just the bellhop. So I guess maybe we don't get people coming in anymore since most of the areas are open, or like most of the areas are used. Alright, let's just be mean to him, and we'll get some angry emojis. Just in case we need some more. Their language is very odd. Alright, so let's go ahead and build our next object, and then we gotta figure out where this person is that I moved in. I know where Cap and Ginny is. That is... Holy cow, that's a big build. This might be her last build then, if it's that big. Yeah, this might actually be her final build. Yeah, that is huge. I'm gonna end up having to add on a bunch of extra pieces to this, I can already tell. I don't think it's gonna be enough for 50. I don't know if it's going to be enough for 50. We're going to be cutting it a little close. I don't know, maybe. That one there. And that one can't go on yet. Sims 4 Plat's easy. Is that the one where you can just, like... not like cheat, but like be able to set it up yourself or something to like set it up for the most favorable outcomes for everything. Okay, I don't think I built this front part correctly, but you know what? They're just gonna have to take it the way it is, because I don't feel like going back and changing it. She'd better be happy, because they're getting all this stuff for free, by the way. Because there doesn't seem to be any sort of actual economy in this universe. Unless there is in, like, some of the other MySims games. Which the only other one I know of is the Kingdom one, and then there's like a spy one, like a secret agent one or something. Those are the only other ones I know about. Okay, all those are on. Close enough as is, so... This is usually one of the more complicated builds we've had. Okay, get all of those built up. And download saves, that's it then, yeah. And that is the easy one. In the very back. What about these smaller pieces? Yep, these go here. Okay, it might actually end up being about 50 pieces, so it might end up working correctly for the amount of essences she wants. And then tomorrow, get to, of course, watch the next episode of the Fallout TV series. Which, again, there's a lot of people that are not happy with some of the things it's doing, thinking that it's breaking the lore and stuff. It's definitely getting some hate, that's for sure. I don't even know where this piece goes. Oh, it goes up. It can actually reach up that high? Dang. It's gonna be one of the higher builds that we've done. Yeah, some people are definitely not happy with the way this show is going. And I still remember everyone flipped the F out during the whole Shady Sands reveal in Season 1 and everything that happened with that. But it doesn't help that this time around, it's weekly episodes. Which means everyone has to cry and bitch and moan about it for a week at a time, and then they find brand new things to cry and bitch and moan about the next week. Alright, we'll start out with the angers, because we need 30 of those. That's the Fallout fanbase right now, apparently. Even though that's considered a fun emoji? Why is that considered fun? Being angry is not fun. Usually. Okay, I know I can zoom in. I can figure out how to do that. Ah, like that. Okay, that just literally will not do it. Okay, so we're not going to be able to do that then. Let's get the rest of it then. Okay, so we're gonna have enough for the anger emojis, but probably not for the other one. Get this one on the interior here. This is gonna be a very fun build, though, so this should up the fun of the town quite a bit. Let's just got a random thing on Facebook. I know Facebook, ew, that thing that, like, old people use only. Okay, so we have 20 magic carpets now. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, we have 11, so we just need... Oops. Okay, 12. So that means that I'm just going to need to put in a handful of extra tiny bricks, and we'll be good. Not a problem at all. We can do that. Even though it messes up the aesthetic just a little bit, we can do that. And come on. On top, please. Thank you. Okay, fine. That one can go right there. That's fine. And if I try to move it, it'll probably move the whole thing, so we're not going to do that. Is that enough of those? Nope. One more of these. And then just one more anger. I don't understand how that's a fun emoji, but sure, whatever. Okay, we got that one done. That took a while. Remember when Facebook was cool? It used to have a lot more going for it, that's for sure. Okay, well that took an excessive amount of time. I was trying to harvest. Yeah, that took a lot longer than it probably needed to. And we also have to figure out what essences I'm missing, and if we have to get all the ones that are, like, in this secret garden area that I think are unique to this game. I don't think those were in the original. Oh yeah, we still have 3 open lots here, which is good. I think the toy shop's already done, so I gotta figure out where this other person is. Yeah, toy shop I'm pretty sure is already done. They show Macaulay Culkin yet? No, I think he's gonna show up in the next episode. I think he's supposed to show up in episode 3. Okay, yeah, I've already finished off the toy shop. I'll make sure here, but I'm pretty sure this one's already done. Gonna wait for the whole season to come out. I don't blame you on that. The wait is not fun. It's one thing that was great about Season 1 was there was no wait. Because all 8 episodes dropped at the same time. This might actually be the last job for her. Which will leave us with just, like, one more person that we have to work with. I mean, for a seafood restaurant, there's only, like, one table. There's, like, one table and 2 bar stools. So, I'm not really... Well, I mean, it's not a huge town. There's not a ton of people that live here, but still. Okay, so her thing is done. So that means we only have one person left with actual commercial tasks to do. And this studious house, I'm gonna remodel it and add more studiousness to it. If I can, I'm gonna try to. What is this? No, that's not the one we want. What would count for this? A weather vane, maybe? Yes, okay, he's just about to have a crapload of weather vanes. He's just gonna have like 20 weather vanes here, just to up the studiousness of the town. This is gonna look goofy as hell, isn't it? It's fine, it can act as a defensive perimeter around your house. So weather vanes will work for making the town more studious. That's good to know. Yeah, he'll just have a lawn that's nothing but weather vanes. Because in all honesty, it's about the best way I can think of. Well, I could also paint his house in essences. I always forget you can do that, because it's not something I ever did as a kid, because I didn't know what the hell I was doing with this game for the most part when I was younger. Just remember, it took me many hours of playtime until I figured out that you could actually paint the things you built for people. I thought you just had to give them the essences whole. Okay, welcome to Weathervane Home. Oh, so we can't really do anything with that. Okay, never mind. Sure, your house is going to be a weird color. Watched Walking Dead week to week back in the day. Never again, fair enough. Any platinum goals for 2026? I don't know yet, honestly. The theater's done already. We built his thing. Okay, he just showed a bubble wanting something. I guess he's not going to repeat it. Theater's actually decent size, because, like, they could fit nearly the entire town here if they wanted to, or, like, half the town. Yeah, main things I want to work on, I don't really know yet. So we're not going to hit 1,000 platinums next year. I don't expect to hit that for at least another year. Simply because I don't do a lot of crappy games anymore, outside of the yearly dumpster dive. And I might do dumpster dives a little more often in the future. But at the same time, even though I might do them more often in the future, they're going to be done on my alt account, as to not pollute the main account. So yeah, keep that in mind. When we do dumpster dives in the future, most of them are going to be done on my alt account. Just so I don't pollute the main account too much with terrible games. Hey, Cassie. Okay, so I'm pretty sure that this one is probably going to be out in the desert. I think that's the only place I haven't checked yet. They must live out in the desert. Even though I legitimately don't know which person I built this for. I'm gonna talk to everyone. Oh no, we already finished the statues in this place. The very, very specially made statues. Did I finish off the robot guy? I actually don't know if I finished his off. I think I did, but I'm pretty sure his is done, but I'm not 100%. I just realized he has a cage over his bed for some reason. We're dungeon role-playing in here or something. Oh, you invented the toaster oven. Sure. Cool. I'll take your word for it. Okay, maybe it was this one. Let's see if it was this one, but I don't think it was. No, this wasn't it either. Did you just say a chili powder and toenail pie? What kind of curse are you trying to put on these people? Because that sounds like you're trying to make a curse of some kind. I made snakes. I don't understand the logistics of that, but okay. I made snakes. Alright, well, I hope that it's... Okay, yeah, it is Dolly's place down there next to the ice cream shop. Okay. Of course, it's literally the last place I check. No, that's down to the dinosaur fossils. Which game used to be 8 hours, then went to 3 hours. Oh, yeah, it was crazy. Like, back in the old days, easy platinums were literally, like, games like Megamind and Toy Story Mania, stuff that took, like, 3 to 4 hours, or Magus, or stuff like that. It took 3 to 4 hours to get the platinum in them. and they were certainly not quite as easy as they are today. Now, they weren't hard by any means, but they certainly were not as easy as they are today. Let's go ahead and remodel this studious house as well. And I don't know if any of these... Are any of these going to work on the walls? Oh no, that's a goth color one, so we don't want that. I guess that you're just going to get an entire yard of weather vanes again. Because I legitimately don't know a better way to do this. There are other geeky houses we can work on too, so... Or studious, I'm gonna keep mixing up the words. And yours gets a tiny bit of goth, because why not? Or whatever you want to call it. Yeah, easy games used to be a lot harder than they are nowadays, that's for sure. Oh, right, his house has a front and back door for some reason. Wonder what I was thinking when I built that. Probably wasn't thinking. Well, that's fine, though. It means... nothing really actually means nothing, because we're not quite maxed out on studiousness for this guy. One there and one there, one to there. You just walk up into the house, and it's just covered in weather vanes. I could just block his entire, like, back door to his house if I wanted to. Okay, so Dolly's costume shop. Yeah, we get our first Uber sim today, that'd be great, but we'll see if it happens. This might be her final task, actually, which if it is... If this is her final task, then... I'm actually not sure what we do with that point. Okay. And another chair. That might be it. Yeah, that's it. So that is every single sim in town is maxed out now. Interesting. So that means we're going to have to start... See if there's any other commercial sims that I've missed. Although I don't really think there are. Then we're going to have to figure out what to do from there, because I'm honestly not 100% sure. Now that's getting up there, though. Okay, so just those changes got us up to 83% on that, so... Probably just need to start making a bunch of studious items. I will check the hotel in the morning and see if there's anyone new there that I can move in, especially a studious person, but... Otherwise, I think that's really about the only thing we can do is just really start, like, giving people studious items. And just keep doing that for a while, like, especially in the studious houses, until it actually gets us the Uber Sim. I mean, 83%, it went up from, like, 70-something to 83% pretty easily, so... It might not be an insane grind in the end, which would be good. Yeah, we'll see what's going on in the morning. We'll see if anyone new shows up at the hotel. Our town's looking good. I mean, not a whole lot of vacancy left. I think that's all the businesses in the entire game. I don't think there's any other ones. Of course, I have more of my house I could decorate. Sleep until daytime. Let our character rest up. Okay. That's probably studious. I considered studious in here. I just line my entire house with books at this point. I actually could just do that if I really wanted to. Nah, that'd look a little bit dumb. Yeah, I feel like we've gotta be, like, close to being done with all this stuff. Unless there's another commercial sim that I haven't met yet. Well, we have, like, 3 spots left in town, and they're all in the garden area. Oh, new people. Hang on. New people. I don't recognize either of these two. Okay, that one doesn't talk, so definitely not our priority. This definitely seems like there could be another commercial sim in here. She's a cute character. This dude looks like he could be a studious character. Okay, you're a college student wanting to do community service. I can admire that. Unless someone else definitely has a business. An astronomer also should be studious. I wish you could offer to move in 2 people at once. You can only offer 1, though. And a sports dude. I don't know if any of them would actually run a business or not, but let's give our college student here a break, or our incoming college student a break. Yeah, let's give this upcoming college student a break for once. Something that we don't normally see out here in the real world. Let's give this dude a break and get him a house in town. At least for now. We can at least fill up the entire town at first. It's not going to be the most nicest house in the world. Oh, he is studious. I called it. I called it. And you're going to get that. So he is another studious character. That's good. You're going to get a very basic house, my friend. But that should be okay. Hopefully there's no complaints there. You're a college student, or trying to become a college student. I think you deserve a little break. You deserve something to go your way for once. Seems only fair. And we get to nerd out the town a little bit more. Studious out the town a little bit more. Yeah, he's definitely not one that has actual commercial stuff for me to do, unfortunately. We can run back to the hotel real quick and see who else we can move in. And again, we'll just move people in and out as we need to for the Uber Sims. Not a huge deal. And I guess this house is just going to have like 2 total windows. Because I'm too lazy to switch back. Oh, that's not where I meant to put that. Put it there. Again, I legitimately don't know any better way to do this at this point. This does help a lot with the studious. And I could remodel other people's businesses and houses to have the studious feel to it if I need to. Because we're not that far off. We're in the mid-80s by this point, so... And his house is going to be very high level of studious. Yeah, 87%. Because the entire town does not need to be all one essence to get these.
Hey, Boo!
And I do think what's going to end up having to happen is I'm just going to need to start building, like, random items for the studious characters and just put them in their houses and hope that it does something. Good job.
He's a blurf. Ye blurf?
See if he wants anything. Yeah, homeowner would look pretty damn impressive on a college application. These days. I mean, how old is that kid? Like, is he even old enough to where he should be able to own a property? I thought he had to be 18. Well, maybe he is 18, or maybe he's just older and going back to college or something. I don't know, I'm thinking way too much into this, probably. Well, let's see who else is going into this area. This character's weird. And this one's the astronomer, or astrologer. She might actually be a business. Oh, yes, that actually does sound like that could be a business. Excellent. I think you've seen me live on a Tuesday once. If I have, it's been a very, very long time. Yeah, so I think this is one that I have not... I've never seen this character before, so... Observatory would go quite well all the way over here. I'm assuming that the essences that I'm missing are ones exclusive to this area that I'm not as knowledgeable on from this not being like a part of the original game, I don't believe. Yes, it is a commercial business. Let's go. It is a commercial business. It's a sciencey commercial business, but it's a commercial business, so... And we might as well make this as sciencey as possible. We'll just put all these windows up top. This will help with the scientific aspect, and we do have another business in town, surprisingly. I thought we'd run into all of them, but nope, we have not had this commercial sim yet, so... And we'll put a couple more of these on, make it look nice and symmetrical. Ooh, the columns are studious, so that's good. Make it a little bit of studious as well. Certainly can't hurt. It's actually cool how they sort of warp in on it. That's kind of nice. These are not doing a whole lot for it, though, but they will add something to the studious. So it's something. It is something. Alright. Looking good. Good little house. The name of this host is Sam Fisher and looked hilarious with night vision goggles. Hey, Timothy, just got a copy of Bendy Lone Wolf for $36, but next week get a copy of Lego Batman 2 on Vita for $15. That's not bad at all. Okay, so we finally have a new commercial sim that we can work with, so we shall see what this person wants. I feel like there's probably not any other commercial sims left, but there's only one spot left to move people into. Nerful. Ooh, stars and metal. Okay, metal I know how to get. You get it from cutting down metal trees. I know how to get that. That's easy. So I get those from cutting down the metal trees, which I have a few of in the main town. The stars, though, I don't entirely remember. Those are probably prospected from a cave, so I'll check that, but I'm sure that's where they come from. I've seen the free easy plat where you color. Is that coloring book game or whatever it's called? And let's see if I can figure out if there's any other business people here. This one most certainly isn't, or doesn't seem to be. This one probably isn't. This one's just weird. I'm now intrigued, though, as to why this person's here. Now, what about this guy? I can't remember what he said he was here for. It is that one? Okay, so I might need to pick that up. And it's got a shitload of DLC trophies. Extreme Sports. I wonder if he might have, like, a sports shop. Maybe he has a sports shop. I don't know. Move him in for now. We'll move in the other people later, if needed. Yeah, we'll see if he has, like, a sports shop or something. Okay, fertilize this once so we can get everything off of it, and I think that'll get us extra metal. So that's a gear tree. I believe that's how we get metal. Yep. Oh, we have plenty of metal. So that was a gear tree, so... we got plenty of metal then, so we're good on metal. Where do I get the star from? Presumably a cave somewhere. Oh, I get it from the junkyard by prospecting. Okay. Well, let me see if I actually have enough of them already. I doubt I do, though. We got plenty of metal, though. Oh, we do have enough stars. Well, let's go. Let's go ahead and build. And we'll move our last person in there, and we'll get a trophy. Ooh, that's a bit of a complicated build. We're getting a bit more complicated now that we're toward the end of the game. And these go over here. It is like a 45-piece build, though, so... can't do those yet. Can put those in at least. Some kind of structure. That's in. And put him in, and one more. And now we put in the ones on the bottom. Okay, yeah, this is gonna have a lot of pieces to it at least. And these go... one right there. One right there. Ooh, are these... oh wait, I see how they go. And all those are good. Okay, put that one in there. And another one right there. Did I put those in correctly? Possibly. I don't know, actually, but good enough. Close enough, it's good enough. And put one like that, and another one like that. Yeah, it might not be exactly the way they wanted it, but it's close enough. And then these. Okay, that one right there. That one right there, and then we just need a couple of cylinders. See if we can actually manage to get this one without adding on any extra pieces. Yeah, I might have to play that coloring book game then at some point. Hey, T-Jade. Alright, so metal we need 25 of, so we need more of these. 19, 19, 20. Need 5 more of these guys. Okay, those are good, so now we just need stars. What is it? What is what? Oh, this thing? It's a telescope, apparently. Like a super fancy telescope you'd see in, like, an observatory. That reminds me, the planetarium episode was on of South Park, when I was gone over Christmas and all. That was pretty funny. I forgot about that episode, kind of. It's one of those just insanely, like, random, obscure episodes that just... from back when they were really, like, making such random stuff. Okay, so there is one more thing that we can build right here. And each of those will count as a piece. Yeah, it's supposed to be a telescope. Yeah, the planetarium episode was on, which was a random... Okay, I'm not even sure if I can paint that now. Hopefully. Which it looks more like something you'd see in a doctor's office, if you ask me. Okay, it took away one of my metal ones, so we need like 5 more little pieces back here. Which isn't a big deal, it's just kind of annoying when it does that. That would be one small complaint with this game, is like... they never usually give you builds that are big enough to put all the essences that you're supposed to put into it. Okay, so that's all those, and now we just need... go back to the metal for a second here. Alright, we got it. Yeah, it's supposed to be some kind of telescope, even though it literally looks like a weird medical instrument. Alright, but we're about to pop a trophy here, guys, because we're about to actually fill up every single spot in town. Which is pretty cool. And then we're just gonna have to start giving studious stuff to studious characters and see what happens with that. And just hope that it's enough to start getting the Uber Sims. And then we're gonna have to start moving people around. Yeah, it does kind of look like a turret, actually. I'm trying to give you stuff. Why must you walk away from me? I'm trying to give you stuff. Alright, what's the next thing you want? Nerfle. Pencils and wood. I have plenty of pencils.
Yes.
And I always have wood at certain times of the night. Tee-hee. Or in the morning, I mean. Anyway, let's move this guy in. There we go. Good plot development. Oh, he's a fun character. Okay. Well, you're of no real use to me, sir, so... yeah, you're of no real use to me, so I might move you out at some point. But I am gonna use your house to up the studiousness of the town. I'm literally just gonna have to do this for every single house and then just change the lawn ornaments around for other sim characters, most likely, is probably the only way to do it. This is definitely a tedious one to try to get all the Uber Sims. Definitely a bit of a tedious one. This guy's gonna get moved out, though, I'm sure, at some point, so I'm not taking too much care with his house. Uber Sims will take priority. And I'll just end up having to completely redecorate everyone's lawns in the near future. I'll probably have to redecorate more lawns, though, for whatever the next one is. For those who don't know what we're going for, we're trying to get all the Uber Sims into town, which require you to, like, get 100% in each of the 6 essence categories. And right now, Studious is the closest to being done. But even so, it's got a little ways to go for sure. I'm just gonna have to start adding in random decorations to literally, like, every house. Hey, there we go! Your town is now honor roll academic. Be sure to check it at the hotel. Someone new might be waiting for a star pupil like you. Let's go.
Soon.
There we go. We have our first Uber Sim in town. Let's go. And once they get moved in, they can never move out if I don't let them. So we don't have to worry about losing them. I want to keep all of them in town, though, because that's definitely a unique character type to have. Where is our mysterious new person? It's not her. It's not you. He tripped and fell yet again. It said to check in at the hotel. You have anything to tell me about this, or...? However can I... Oh, okay, so he's happy with me about something. Cool. You don't have that many guests. Not every day. Okay, but there's... The Uber Sim is not in there right now. Because it's not either of those two, because those two have been here for a while. Maybe I just have to come back another day. It's probably just random. Alright, but we have an Uber Sim, so let's freaking go. I don't have enough wood for this. That's what she said. I don't know which type of wood that is. What kind of wood is it? Let's see, is it this type of wood? Light wood. I don't know if that was it. So that is... that was a red apple tree, so I gotta make sure I replant that. Okay, this one is also like that, so I'm gonna chop this one down for dead wood and see if that's it. I don't think it is, though. So it won't be light wood, and it probably is not dead wood. It is definitely not dead wood, but we can get all that we want. That's easy to get. You know, the game probably actually told me what it needs to be, and I just didn't pay any attention. Oh, it is light wood. Oh, oops. It is light wood. Okay. Never mind. It is light wood. I know where we can get some more light wood at. The orange tree. Let's chop it down. That'll be enough. Let's replant the oranges. We got plenty of those, though. Alright, got that replanted. So, is it it is 100%, but it didn't really feel like it quite got to 100%, if that makes any sense. I think I'm just going to have to start changing out people's lawn decorations, though. It's probably going to be the best way to get the other people to move in. Let's do a notched bookshelf, because why not? Ooh, that's a complicated build. Okay, maybe I picked the wrong thing for this. That looks like it's going to require more effort than I'm really willing to put in right now. Oh, well, she needs like 30 items on it, so I guess it makes sense, so... what about these? There. There. It's already in. Okay, that's good. Another one there, and now we start putting in the very odd shelving. Okay, that's in. And this is a piece of that, apparently. Yeah, this is some weird idea for shelving, by the way. Not saying I would be overly against it in my house, if I actually, had room for a library. It would be pretty cool to have room for a library, but I certainly do not have that these days. So my final bedroom is taken up by Legos. And a few of those notches do not really want to stick in. Ooh, okay, this could actually be a bit of an issue. They don't want to... Okay, this could actually be rather obnoxious if I have to actually zoom in to do that for each one of these. I can get some of them to work correctly pretty quickly. No. Yeah, some of them will lock right in, but some of them don't like to. Okay, that's good. Yeah, it's these ones in the center that I'm more worried about. They don't really like to lock in. It should work, though. It should end up working. Yeah, these direct center ones seem to be the biggest problem. Okay, so let's see if we actually have enough pieces currently. Let's go with pencils first, because I know I have plenty of those, because I already used them earlier. And we need 15 of these. 4, 5, 6, 7... 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, and 15. And now for the other one, we just need, where is it? Light wood. So we do need a bunch more of this wood. Oh, we're just gonna put a couple up. Come on. Come on. Okay, get those 3 in, and then 3 more on this side. That should get us pretty close. Okay, put those in. Those are good. I haven't done this one yet. Okay, so we need 2 more of these. Which means just putting in a tiny little block somewhere. No problem. It'll be a cylinder, because why not? Alright, not too bad at all, actually. It just works. Yes, it does just work. Let's see if our Uber Sim has moved in yet, or is here yet. I wonder if that's supposed to be our Uber Sim or something. I'm assuming not, though. I'm going to assume not. Bought some games yesterday from GameStop on the buy 2 get 1 free sale. Ooh, you get anything good? Anything good? back up to the observatory. Now we'll have to figure out who we want to work with next. Which one we want to try to build up next. And what kind of houses we're going to just have to, like, heavily remodel for a while. Wish I could nestle it right into the wall. Alright. She likes that.
Woohoo! Toogsy!
Alright, what's our next task?
Norfolk.
Okay, the metal's easy, but we need more stars.
Zine.
I don't believe the aliens are too hard to get either. Actually, they're in the same spot as the other one. Okay, so they're all out in the desert. That's easy enough. So let me see what the town's looking like in terms of color graph. Next up, we need cute. So cute's going to be up next. So any cutesy stuff we'll work on as our next target. Which, you know, we've got that in the main part of town. So we'll start upgrading that. I don't think we have very many in the way of, like, the cute houses. We could potentially move this girl in if we kick someone else out. But of course the flower shop is considered cute, so let's remodel it and make it even better. I may not be able to, actually. Okay, so she's literally... Wait, hang on. There are more window slots. Yes. No windows on the back. Well, we need to fix that. Let's start upping the cuteness here. See, already better. Already an improvement. Let's see if there's anything else in here that's considered a cute item. I'm sure something in here is. Maybe this thing? Yep, this little guy is. So this little gremlin-looking dude. So we're just gonna cover her house in these. And that will up the cuteness of the town. That'll be our next focus. But I think as long as we get the Uber Sim moved in, we should be fine. Get as many of these guys in as we can. Can't get any more in. Okay, that's fine. That looks good. That's an improvement. Bought Luigi's Mansion 3, The Sly Collection, and Kena Bridge of Spirits. Oh, nice, nice. Good, solid choice of games. Yeah, I do not have much in the way of cuteness in town. Now, how... That upped it by, like, 5%, though, so... It's not a massive amount of change. Yeah, it's not, like, a massive amount of change. Oh, this house. Okay, we can remodel hers. Let's add some more cute stuff here. We make a little fence out of these things. Yeah, this will work. This will get me at least a little bit more. This should put me up to like 66-ish% probably. Yeah, the more cuteness we can put into town, the better for our next thing that we need to do. Let's get... Oh, that doesn't actually count as cute. Okay, fine. Okay, it's a bit of a remodel. Say it's going to be 30 degrees tomorrow. Oh, God, yeah, it's going to be cold here, too. I don't think it's going to be quite that cold, but it's going to be cold. And yeah, that upped it by like another 4% or something, so we don't need to make a ton of changes. What I am going to do is check out my house, and first let's see if I have any quick, easy to put in cute decorations. Maybe this? That seems like it could be a cute item. It is. Cool. And we're going to sleep to the next day and hope that maybe our Uber Sim will go ahead and show up. Sooner he shows up, the better. Or she. It could be a she. I don't know. No discrimination here. Alright, it's a new day here. And it's all still good, so yeah, we will get cute as our next one. Just gonna have to start remodeling buildings for a while. Is this? This has gotta be him, right? This has gotta be him. Come on, it's a freaking samurai. This has gotta be him, right? I am called Samurai Bob, practitioner of swordless Bushido. Hell yeah, we're moving you in. And of course someone else had to interrupt it. Thus I must accept. If the glove fits, you must acquit. Alright, we're gonna move him into the forest. I think I'm just gonna make that the Uber Sim district at some point, is in the forest. So I'm gonna move out our geeky house here. Oh, now I'm gonna get racist accusations, aren't I? Of course I am. Because of course I accidentally kicked out the black person. It is a home fit for the samurai. Oh, I guess I can't put another one over here, can I? Now they overlap. I will give you windows of random design, because I literally don't even know what these are. I mean, they're clearly windows, but still. It was warm in your area for a few days, like 78 to 80, but then it started getting really cold. That's how it was for us. Like, it was so warm for Christmas, which was awesome. Like, Christmas was beautiful outside. It was like 70 degrees or something. It was wonderful. And now it's back down into the very low temperatures. Ah, nope. Nope, right there. My OCD says it must go evenly, somewhat. Good enough. Some glitch to get the trophy where you, on the highest difficulty, yeah, there's definitely you want to use that glitch, because I've seen people try to play that game on the highest difficulty, and it's not fun, from what I've seen. So the question is, how do I max out my friendship with him? Do I just talk to him? Do I just be nice to him a bunch of times, potentially? He seems like a chill dude. Oh. Well, that upped his thing, so... He seems to be happy with that. He doesn't seem to have a problem. Okay, now he's happy. Okay, that seems to be helping. But yeah, he is our first Uber Sim, which is awesome. And let's see if he's upped at all from that. He also likes fun. He's still neutral right now, so... I don't know if I actually have to make him stuff, or if he'll just sort of grow to like me over time, or if I can just keep being nice to him over and over again. Because if I can just keep being nice to him over and over again, that's way easier. Yes, randomly come into someone's house and tickle them. I'm sure that's going to go over well. Keep being nice to him and just see what happens at this point. I want to see if this actually works. Because I don't want to have to start making a bunch of stuff for him. Because that seems like a lot of effort to go through to make someone my friend. But he's also a samurai, which is awesome, so... No, he's not changing at all. Okay, yeah, he is not changing, like, at all yet, so... Here, we'll put books somewhere. You want some books? They're gonna go in here. I wonder if that means I have to, like, get his meter maxed out or something. Maybe that's what it wants. Yeah, maybe that's what I have to do then. Oh, that's a cute one, though. That's not what he wants. Random GTA 5 ad with Japanese subtitles? That's random. Especially given what's going on right here, with this suddenly being the Japanese dude. He's still... I don't know, then. I wonder if I don't think I just have to keep talking to him, so do I have to start making him a bunch of stuff? I only have to max out one of these guys, by the way, so... Yeah, I only have to max out one of these guys, so it's not awful. You know what I'm gonna do? So I only have to max out one of them. Let's remodel his place and make it more studious. And see if that does anything. I don't know if it will, but... let's see if it does. Yeah, because the interior is not all that studious, so let's make the outside very studious and see what happens. I don't know if this will work, but I want to give it a try. Give it that good old college try, or whatever they say. Was there a reason why you didn't want to... okay, that was weird. It's just houses covered in weather vanes, so this should be like the most, like, weather knowledgeable town on Earth. Whatever realm The Sims takes place in. Okay, that probably just blocked the entrance to the dude's house, so... probably gonna need to remove that here in a second. Yeah, I hope y'all are excited for the new year. Hope you guys are gonna have a fun, safe New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. I will most likely be here in the house, playing games, and grilling burgers. Either that or I'll do that on New Year's Day. I might do that tomorrow, I don't know yet. We shall see. Why are books attached to your eating table? That doesn't seem like the smartest allocation of space. Your tonic? What is your tonic, sir? Is it sake, perhaps? Could it perhaps be sake? My parents actually got me a little bottle of sake for Christmas. Using my sake glasses I have now. I liked it. It had a good taste to it, but my dad was not a fan of it. Okay, so he has not moved at all, so I don't really know what he wants me to do. But you know what? That's okay. We have him moved in. That's one of the 6 Uber Sims. 5 more to go. Oh, nope, I didn't actually mean to go into your house. We're going to remodel this to make it cute. I don't care if you don't like cute, because what I say goes with this town. And we need a vast increase in cuteness. Real simple. We need a vast increase in cuteness, because that's the next one we're going for. So anyone that I can add this stuff to is good. And then once we get the person moved in, we can always either kick someone out or just start redecorating. See, every bit of cuteness increase we get is good. Alright, that'll up it a little bit. Hope your power doesn't go out on New Year's Day. It might from people drinking and driving. Hopefully not, Ben. Hopefully that's not a massive issue where you live at. And in my hometown, I could definitely see it happening, because it is a massive issue in my hometown. Partially because I don't think there's any taxis in that entire town. I'm not even sure if Uber exists there. This is a small town, so... So yeah, once we get the cute sim moved in, we can always remove these cute things or change them around. So I don't think this is going to be that awful of a grind, because we should be over 70% now, and we're barely even making a dent in the houses. It's really just going to be befriending an Uber sim that I'm not entirely sure how to do. Because it seems like no matter how much I talk to the guy, it's not doing anything. So I don't know if I just have to make him a bunch of stuff. Which would make sense. I have no problem doing that. I just want to know what I have to do before I actually commit to doing something that's going to take a lot of time. See, this is not how I would ever decorate my town normally playing this game. But we're in it for the trophies. And nothing else at this point. Well, I mean, this game was a lot of fun to play, don't get me wrong. I've had a lot of fun with this one. It's a very chill, very fun game to play. It's a cuteness overload. With whatever the heck these things are supposed to be. Alright, lots more cuteness added. People drive like idiots where you live. Oh god, well they drive like idiots down here. I almost got into like 4 wrecks today. Because it's like, I don't know, was it a full moon out or something? Because everyone just started just driving so stupidly in this last day or so. It was ridiculous. Okay, cute's up to 77%. Let's go. Well, let's keep remodeling houses. I know people might not like it. The people that live here might not like it, but they got a free house. So if I want to make it pink and sparkly, they better fucking appreciate the fact that they got a free house in this universe. on how bad housing prices are, most people ain't gonna be that lucky. At least not anytime soon. So you know what? They better appreciate their free houses. Even if it comes complete with weird decorations. It's free, so you have no right to complain. That's how it is when the drug reps bring us foods. Like, it sometimes is something that I don't like, but at the same time, it's free. Therefore, I have no right or reason to complain. Especially when it's food I can then take home to eat for dinner. Because that saves me money. Saveth me moneyeth. Someone who visits this town is going to be like, why is it covered in these weird, like, fucking cat grimace statue things? I don't even know what this thing's supposed to be. This should get us well over 80%. And we're only in one area of town redecorating, so... Well, we've also redecorated some of the center of town, and I don't want to mess with the businesses that much. I'd rather just mess with the civilian houses. But I can mess with the businesses if I have to. It's not a big deal. 100% cute. Okay, but can we get over 100% by adding even more stuff on? And maybe it adds more to the thing. Now the question is, who am I gonna kick out to make room for this person? Never open your window. People drive like that. Even open your window and yell down to slow down. You have 3 kids who live on the street. Oh no. On like dirt bikes and shit. That's more of a country thing, but 85%. Let's freaking go. So this is actually not gonna be that bad of a grind. It's a little annoying, sure, but it's not gonna be that bad of a grind. A little bit of a grind, but not an insane one like I was kind of worried it would be. So this should get us over 90%. And then we'll just need to remodel a couple more houses. We can change the geeky stuff now on certain houses as well if we need to, because our guy's already moved in, so we don't have to worry about that. I just need to look into how to make one of them my best friend. So, it's possible, because what I might do is do some of this stuff off-stream, because it is going to be a grind, but it's pretty clear what you have to do, and it's not very complicated. Yeah, it's pretty clear what you have to do when it's not complicated, it's just a grind, so... It's possible I may end up doing a lot of this stuff just off-stream. Because it is going to take a few hours to get every single Uber Sim moved in. Obviously, it'll be shown in the video, though. But it seems easy enough to do. It doesn't seem like it's going to be a challenge to do. So every one of this ups the cuteness factor by a fair bit, so it's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. 92%. Yep, we're over 90% now. Obviously not going to do it to this dude's house. And I think there's one more house back here I haven't messed with yet. One of the food-heavy houses. And again, once we get the Uber Sim moved in, we can just change this stuff around. Oh no, never mind, I have done both of those. But we have a business owner over here, and it's this weird-ass fortune teller lady that I don't really like, so... let's go ahead and give her lots of cute stuff. She's probably going to be pissed off about it, but it's also my town and my rules. It's fun being a dictator. It's quite fun being a dictator that gets to decide exactly how the town is designed. I feel like Kim Jong-un. Throw in as many of these weird little cute things as possible. This will probably not get me a ton of percentage. This might get me like 5%, so we'll probably need to get one more person's house. Which is not a big deal, of course. It's easy enough to do. Just doubt this will quite be enough. Actually, it might be. So that meter's getting pretty far up there, and there's still 9 more to put, so yeah, this isn't going to be as hard of a grind as I thought it might be. It's just going to be a bit of a time-consuming one. So again, I've never gotten the Uber Sims before, so this is all new to me. Okay, let's see what that does. Well, ATVs, then dirt bikes. Oh, gotcha, gotcha. Oh, we're so freaking close. Yep, we need literally, like, one more house with some cute decorations on it, and we're good. We're gonna be good to go here. Yeah, one more building needs a few cute decorations, and we will have our cute sim moved in. And we can kick out one of the... Oh, right here. Perfect. This random little food house that exists here for some reason. This guy's getting kicked out. He's got the most basic house. This dude's probably going to be the one that gets kicked out to make room for this next Uber Sim. Yeah, this is actually easier than I expected it would be. But some of the other ones are going to take longer, though. There it is! Your town is now super cute. Check in the hotel. Someone new might be waiting for you, Ribbit. Ribbit. Alright, let's go meet Ribbit. Am I streaming tomorrow? Planning to. Yeah, I'm planning to stream tomorrow, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. But I might take, like, one of those days off if I want to go do something else. Let's see if they're at the hotel yet, or if we're going to have to wait for them. You were definitely not. I'm assuming you're not the one. We actually might have another business here. There could definitely be a new business here, but this is the person we need to move in. Ruler of the bunny people. Sure, we will move you in. If we have any other businesses, though, I will definitely take a look at that, because I haven't seen a couple of these people before. That looks like a secret agent type character. And what about you? Who are you? I don't know why they don't just remove the track in the drain hole. House sucks, I'm kicking you out, pretty much. Your name is Pablo. I thought you were a woman. From behind. Oh, no, you're a man. Never mind. Alright, let's move in our new happy, cheerful person. And then we can start messing around with other people's houses and continue changing things around. Again, this is going to be an easy thing to do. It's just going to take a while, but I do need to figure out how to max out an Uber Sim, because I'm really not sure what to do. Oh, I kicked out an old lady. You know what? Fucking boomer revenge, bitch. Fucking revenge against the fucking boomers, bitch. That's what you get. Fucking boomer. Alright. Your house didn't just suck, you're a fucking boomer, so we don't like you. You actually don't have to move these people in, though, I'm realizing. That's the weird thing here, is you don't actually have to move these people in. Oh, that's weird looking. You just have to access them. You don't even have to move them in. Okay, we're absolutely going to put lots of cute stuff here. So you really only, because you only have to move one fully in so you can make them your best friend. But I'm not entirely sure how to do that, again, is the problem. I'm not really sure what to do for that. That's going to be one that I have to look up, most likely. I don't know if you just have to build a bunch of stuff for them or what. Because if you do, then that's potentially going to take a while. Alright, you're going to get the weird little rabbit-looking things on top of your house now. And a lot of them. Also, kicking that person out, though, does reduce our food essence levels. So we're going to have to modify that a bit, I believe. So yeah, let's make this as cute as possible. That's what you get, you little boomer. That's what you get. You get your house. You get kicked out of your house the way that you kick us out of our houses. The way that you fucked up all the financial system and everything for us. This is what you get. And 100% cute. Perfect. Okay. Oh, great. Glitchy texture. The game's about to crash. That means the game's about to crash. Yep. Called it. That's the third time I think that's happened so far with this game. I knew it was going to happen the second I saw that happen.
Oh,
pretty neat.
Whoa.
What the fuck? Okay, here's one I didn't have on my fucking... No, I don't care about your... Okay, yeah, whatever, about your user agreement. My ex-girlfriend just refriended me on Facebook. Please tell me it's saved. Oh, please tell me it's saved. It doesn't matter if we don't move her in the end, but... Of course not. Of course it didn't save. Oh, I love when games don't work correctly. I love when that happens. I'm still going to move her in, though, because having all the Uber Sims here is going to be kind of cool. It's not something I've ever done before. But this time your house is going to look like a pile of shit, because I really don't feel like bothering with it again. Yeah, one of my exes just refriended me on Facebook. That's... Do I say yes? Probably, because, I mean, we parted on fairly good terms, so... That came out of absolutely fucking nowhere. I have no idea, TJ. I legitimately have no idea. But again, like, we actually did part on good terms, so... That's probably part of it. Okay, I am not remaking that entire house again after the game chose to crash. I have more important things to do. If I need to remodel it later, so be it. Not an issue. Not an issue whatsoever. I can always remodel it later to make it more cute. But wait, we were only at 99% cuteness, so... Maybe you don't have to get to 100%? Maybe 99% is good enough? That's what that sounds like, is maybe 99% is good enough? Which is a good thing to know, like, because that means slightly more room for error in the future. Heaven, that's not encouraging you to play this game. Well, the thing is, like, I like this game. I actually do like this game. Okay, we just got the notification again there, so I think that was weird. No, she wasn't the crazy one on weed. No, fuck no. That's not fucking happening. I'm sorry, that ain't fucking happening. Yeah, the sex was great, and everything else was a nightmare. So no, that ain't happening. This was the one that I was with for a very long time. And like I said, we parted on good terms overall, so. Alright, let's go to the desert. Played MySims Kingdom on the Wii, it was sort of fun. I never played Kingdom. Okay, so we are maxed out in 2 areas at this point, which is pretty awesome. So next up is going to be Fun. So Fun will be our next one that we go for the max out on, in which we will have to switch people's houses around a lot. But that is totally fine because our Uber Sims are already moved in, so it's not really a big deal. Okay, so for this one, we need to... left side of the junkyard, it says. So here? I think it's here. And we need both aliens and stars. I don't think we need rockets, but we need aliens and stars. Wait, no, this isn't it. This isn't the right place. Haven't checked the guide, so I don't know. No, this is not the right place. That is not it at all. What about down here? No, this gives, like, spiders and shit, so this isn't it. Oh, wait, he's in the actual junkyard. Yep, I know where this guide is. Yep, never mind. Black Widow spiders, certainly a thing you'd like to find in the desert while prospecting. That's sarcasm for hopefully obvious reasons. Because a couple years ago, I had a Black Widow spider show up in my drain pipe outside. It very much startled me because I wasn't expecting it. And it took me 2 days of hunting it to get rid of it. And it involved spraying it with an absurd amount of wasp spray. But it worked. It ultimately worked. I usually don't mind spiders at all. I like most spiders, but ones like that, no thank you. I don't want one that can actually poison me. Or put venom into me, whatever you want to call it. Rockets. Cool, we don't really need rockets, though. "90% of the stat." Oh, okay, if it's only 90%, that's actually not that bad, then. I feel like it was more than that, though, because I don't feel like they showed up at 92%. Unless they did and I just didn't realize. But that's 2 of the 6 Uber Sims moved in. We just need to figure out how to befriend one of them. So I might need to look that one up and see what people are saying about it, because I honestly don't know. More stars. We need a lot of stars, though. Like, we need... Oh, no, we only need 10. We have enough aliens, and we have enough metal. Like, one more thing of stars should be enough. If we can get it. That's why she befriended me. That's why. Okay, that's why she added me again. Must have she just divorced her husband, I think. Now that makes a little more fucking sense. Now things make a little more fucking sense. Damn it, why can I not get away from, like, fucking drama and shit? It's ridiculous. Oh my god. Can't get away from fucking drama. So that explains a lot now. That explains why I was refriended. That explains a lot. That's probably the reason why, so yeah. Okay then. Again, we parted on good terms at least, but like... Now things make more sense. Now things actually make sense. Melt the... What the fuck even is that thing? Robot parts? Okay, I think we have enough metal. I think we do have enough metal. I'm not gonna block her because, again, we parted on good terms, so I'm not gonna block someone. I have no problem with her re-adding me or anything like that. I have no issue with it. I'm just like... That explains why. That at least explains why. Alright, I should have everything I need for this. No, it wasn't a negative thing. That was just a... That one caught me off guard. That admittedly caught me off guard. 10 stars, 10... whatever the fuck that is, metal bolts. Yeah, it's just that caught me very off guard. Okay, so... This doesn't need a ton of parts, does it? It's like 20? I don't have 20. I do not have 20 here. Yeah, 10 stars and 10 metal bolts. I have exactly enough stars, so we cannot afford to waste those. That's 10 of those. So now we need stars, which means we literally need like 8 more mini pieces to go somewhere. Which are just gonna go right here for now. 2, 3, 4. Okay, fine, game. We're just gonna make this more difficult than it should be. 6, 7, 8. That's not where you were supposed to go. Star paint. It has no problem locking out these, but it has problems with other jobs for some reason. I'm not gonna say I'm not interested, because I wanted to stay friends. And we're still friends, so that's the thing. I'm just now very curious about all of this, is the whole thing. This is one of those things that came out of absolutely nowhere, so... I legitimately am very confused at this point. She was the closest I ever came to potentially marrying someone, so... Again, she was not the crazy weed smoker. That would never fucking happen. I can promise that one right now. That one will never happen. I never have to worry about that if she ever breaks up with the one that she's with now. That ain't never gonna be something that happens. This is a very fancy looking TV, by the way. Well, that's not where I meant to put that. Okay, fine. So we have an official TV, even though it's... Was it an old, like, fucking RCA vacuum tube TV or something? Is that what I'm seeing here? It's like an old vacuum tube TV. Why are they making these when this game came out in like, what was this, like 2008 or so? Vacuum tube TVs have been a thing of the past by that point for a long time. Because it legit looks like a vacuum tube TV to some degree. And that's not going to be allowed in there, is it? No, it's not. Of course it's not. Okay, hopefully I have enough pieces here for this. So let's see, 10 alien and 10 metal ball thingies. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then... where is the other one? There they are. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And we might as well make it extra geeky, because I have a few extra essences, so why not? Sure, okay. So that job's done. That was easy enough. That's our only other commercial sim right now, so... where did I move them into? The garden? Yeah, they're in the garden, that's right. Astronomer, that's correct. Alright, so let's go find our astronomer here. And then we need to start modifying the town for our next Uber Sim. Do you want this couch in your room, or is this for visitors to enjoy? I feel like this is... no, you've got like a whole table here, so...
Yes!
I legit don't know who this is for you to... I don't know. You know what? I don't know. You have your toilet in your bedroom for some reason. I don't think that's an overly normal thing. New test blueprint, cool. We're getting some scienciness out of this, so we might actually go for science next. I don't know yet. We might go for science next.
Shabadoo.
I'm not going to now.
Wow.
Shut up and let me talk to you for 2 seconds, please.
Iniwara. Norfolk.
Arcade game. Okay. I might have enough for that, actually.
Yes.
Should be close on it at least, so... that's not a particularly hard task, but I don't think that's her last one. Okay, so what's going to be the best next one to go for? Yeah, we'll go with Geeky next. So, Geeky's going to be our next one that we want to focus on. Which means modifying houses to be super duper geeky, because why not? It's going to annoy the hell out of the people that live in these places, but you know what? They're going to learn to fucking live with it. Now, what counts as geeky? That is spooky. No. How about the gnome? That's fun. I don't know why. That's probably gothy. Oh, no, these things. Okay, so these blue statue things are considered geeky. But you cannot put a lot of them in the area. Okay, so... please tell me there's something else that works. No, not that. What about this little guy? That's cute. What about this? That's fun. Scarecrow. Food, for some reason. Fountain might count, but it takes up so... oh, no, it doesn't. So right now, it's just this statue is the only thing I know of that actually works for this. No, go with the damn statue, please. Thank you. This one might take a while. This one may take a while, unfortunately. These last 4 are going to take a while because these were much lower priority in the town, so... It's something, but it's not a lot. This person, though, I can at least remodel them and remove all of their... Oh, this is going to be a nightmare, isn't it? Yeah, because I have to individually remove every one of these little geeky things. Now that I got the Uber Sim here. I have to accidentally make sure I don't accidentally delete the dude's house. Get rid of it, and get rid of it. Okay. House is cleared. And now let's put this blue color in. Quit grabbing the stupid fountain, please. There's gotta be something smaller that counts for this, though. This seems a little extreme if this is the only thing... There's no way this is the only thing that works for this. There's no way. There's gotta be something else. This is gonna be way too slow if I can only use this. There's no way. What else works? Nope. This little thing? This little alien-looking thing? It does. Okay, so this little alien-looking thing works. Perfect. So we use this little pink alien thing for every one of these spots, so we're good. We are good for studiousness. Or we will be after, like, half an hour of this. Come on, pick it up. Alright, so this is going to get the studiousness up, and that's going to be good for our 3rd Uber Sim. So we'll have 3 Uber Sims with that, then we'll still need... Fun, Foodie, and Spooky, I think, are the other 3. This is good, though. This is good. This is going faster than I expected it to. Like I said, I thought this would take longer than it would, but we're in pretty good shape so far. And if I have to do some of this grinding off-stream, that's fine. I have no problem doing that. Because we kind of see what's going on with this, and it's not the most interesting thing in the world. So, we'll see what ends up happening. That is a weird-looking picture right there. Okay, studious person, I am sorry to tell you this, but you must now make room for lots of whatever the fuck these little things actually are. Come on, pick it up. 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 I don't want to accidentally pick up the house and delete it. That's exactly what I was worried about. Okay, then. That's exactly what I was worried about when trying to remodel houses. Okay, let me try that again and hopefully not fail miserably. That's just, again, I kind of saw that one coming at some point tonight. I'm actually surprised it took me until the third Uber Sim for that to happen. Okay, you know what? Your house is going to be tiny on the corner here. This is not the Uber Sim either. This is someone else, so it's okay if we do it this way. He's not the Uber Sim, so I'm not worried about impressing him. You're just about to have a bunch of these weird little alien-looking dudes in your front yard. It'll scare off an intruder because it looks really weird and it makes you look like a crazy person, but other than that, no major benefits from it. But you know what? It works. It does what it needs to. It's gonna get me closer to another Uber Sim. Every Uber Sim is another trophy. I just need to figure out how to befriend one of them heavily. It's a whole army of little alien men. Little green men from Mars or Jupiter, whatever they say, and destroy all humans. I would love to see more Destroy All Humans games someday, or more remakes and remasters. We've gotten Destroy All Humans 1 and 2. Like, give us fucking Big Willy Unleashed. Like, yeah, Big Willy Unleashed is not a great game, but it was only ever released on the Wii, and it's not a bad game, in my opinion. It has the most weapons of any Destroy All Humans game. It has pretty good locations in it, for that matter. So I would love to see that one get a remake or remaster. It's a pretty short game. It doesn't have a ton of side content or collectibles. It's only 4 areas. But I would love to see that be a thing. That'd be awesome. Okay, we're up to 72% geeky. Let's freaking go. Yeah, 72% geeky. Let's keep going. Your house is gonna be next. Lewis person, I do apologize if you don't like having your house completely decimated. Hopefully I don't delete anyone else's house today. I wish you could just, like, delete their entire house blueprint and start over, though. For situations like this. We're trying to get these Uber Sims in. I did not think of this as convenience for the trophy hunter community, but that's okay. This originally came out only on the Switch. That's where it originally came out at. And I was very shocked at... Well, there goes the house. Oops. I was very shocked to see it actually come out for the PlayStation. I think it was also out on Steam, actually, now that I think about it. Okay, you're getting a very simple house this time. And we're now going to flood it with whatever this alien thing is. Because that upped us by like 20% pretty quickly, so the strategy definitely works. And honestly, it's really not that hard to change the perception of the town with this. It's a little annoying, but it's not that big a deal. Just delete stuff pretty much. It's weird streaming on a Tuesday night, though, because I am not used to this. I'm used to releasing a trophy update and then, like, not really doing anything else for the rest of the day. I have a Lego set I have to finish building, too. It's the, one of the ones I got for Christmas. It's a giant plane. It's one of the nicer looking, like, Lego planes that we've gotten. It has a whole, like, 11 or 12 seats in it, which is crazy. And there's an airport set coming out in 2026. That's going to be awesome. Like, I have an airport set from the old days that's probably worth a lot now. And I would love to see a modern airport. So my city will have an airport. It has a seaport now. It has a train station now. I've got rail line to go around the room a little bit more. Even though getting straight tracks is harder than it probably should be to get. Okay, this is pretty good. So we were at 70-something percent. Let's see what this puts us at. 79%. That gave us about 7% increase, so I am good with that. I am very good with that. 7% increase, that's good. I also just realized, though, we still don't have all the essences, and I'm going to need to look into that for this particular version. Because I think it's a different essence list from the original version. Is part of the problem. Okay, see if there's any other random businesses that want to move in while I'm here, and then I'm going to go use the bathroom. I feel like this person might be like a detective business or something. But I don't know. They're not really confirming that, so I don't really know. Okay, whose house did I destroy over here? It was this cute house. Well, you know what? It's going to now get a bit of a makeover. It's going to get studious, or whatever the blue one is. Everyone I can get involved in this is good, because this will get us up to, like, well over 80%. It's called eminent domain, I guess you could say. And you're gonna learn to live with it. I am taking over your property for the purposes of the state. Come on. It's not a significant amount, but it's something, so anything we can get we will take. I know we have more of this type of house in this game right now, like in the woods, so I might go modify those next. That's a little something something, though. Little something something. Yeah, 82%. So that gave me about 5%. Not bad at all. Okay, so I wonder if I'm actually able to build either of these things that the person wants right now. This is really the only thing we have right now. I do not have enough essences. I do not have enough rockets, most likely. I'm assuming it's the rockets that I'm missing. Yeah, I got plenty of aliens. Okay, I'm not... Wait. Is it 20? Oh, okay, that's why. Yep, I need a few more rockets. Okay, that's fine. Let's save the game. I will be right back, guys. I'm going to go use the bathroom. I'll be right back, and we will continue on. Hopefully get at least one more, maybe two more Uber Sims moved in tonight, so I'll be right back. Okay, much better. So, I want to quickly check something. This essence guide that I'm looking at online right now. Freezer Bunny, Garnet Gold, Happy Kissing Fish, Kitten, Penguin. I want to see what I'm missing in here. Plum Blossom, Puppet, Puppy, Purple Crayon, Red Crayon, Rose, Sunflower, Tin Doll, Tina Doll, Yellow Blossom, Yellow Crayon. Okay, so we're good on that type of essence. Let's look at fun. 8-Ball, Angry, Beach Ball, Beta Fish, Clownfish, Clubs and Diamonds. Check and check. Goby, Hearts, Hopi Doll, Magic Carpet, Musical Note, Pinwheel, Rubber Ducky, and Soccer Ball. Spades, Tiger, and Topaz. Okay, so we're good on fun essences. How about here? Action Figure, Alien Cube Puzzle, Electric Eel, Gears, Mega Lizard, and Metal. Robofish, Robot, Rocket, Sapphire, Snake, Spring, Star, Tiny Shark. Aha! We are missing a few. The UFO and the Uber Shiny. Okay, I am going to open that up in another tab, so I know some of the ones I'm missing. Let's see if that's all I'm missing, though. Damn, I'm missing several in the spookiness? Missing the bat and the dragon? All of those are good. And what's the next one? I'm missing the compass? Wow, I am missing a lot of essences. Jeez, I am missing a lot of essences, actually. This is surprising to me. Fruit pie. Damn, I am actually missing a lot of essences. So, that is why I haven't gotten that trophy yet. I am missing a lot of essences. Uber Shiny and UFO. Now, I don't know where I find those at. Okay, it looks like they're in the garden. Yeah, they're all in the garden. Okay, that makes sense. That makes a little more sense. So, let's head over to the garden. Let's see if we can knock that out real quick. Yeah, I'm missing about 6 or 7 essences at this point, so... There are areas to prospect here that I have not been to heavily, so... Okay, we already have those. Freezer Bunny, we have those. So we need the Uber Shiny, the UFO, the compass. We got the compass done, so that's one that we no longer need. Yeah, we have all of those, and we have all of those. And we have all of those until the final page, so... Missing several here. Now we have the compass. But we are still missing one from this category, the microscope. So the garden was a thing in the original game then, but I swear I don't remember it being a thing. I really do not remember this ever being a thing in the original version. Maybe it was, and I just never played far enough to get it. Ooh, that's new. Bats. We don't have bats yet. That's new. Yeah, bats is a new one. So missing 2 from there. We have bats now, but we still need the dragon. So many oh, there's dragons. Okay. So we have everything from that page. So we still need microscopes. Some of this we might have to move around for, which is totally fine. Okay, that was weird. Already have those things. Freezer bunnies, we have them. So I guess this was a thing in the original game, but I just either never got here or never realized it was here. Fruit pies, that's a new one. Let's go. That's all the food items. Yep, all of the first two categories are done. Still missing 2 of the sciencey ones. We're good with the horror ones, okay. So missing 2 science, 1 studious, 2 studious, and that's it. 2 science and 2 studious is all we're missing. So we're not missing very many essences. This is good. This is great. UFOs! That's a new one. Let's go. That's another new one. Telescopes! That's a new one. Let's go. Let's go. Okay, so we're missing 1 from this category, which is the Uber Shiny. So we need the Uber Shiny. We need the microscope. And that's it. Just the Uber Shiny and the microscope is all we need. So we're only 2 elements away. Microscope and the shiny thing. Microscope and Uber Shiny. Okay, so the microscope can be found here. The Uber Shiny does not seem to be here, so we have to find it somewhere else. It might be in a different area of the garden, so we're only missing those 2, though. Down to only 2. So I will happily take it. Fruit pies! That doesn't sound very good, because I don't like fruit. So this other area for prospecting is up in this area? Yeah, up there. Okay, so we haven't been up there at all, so... Yeah, I never knew about any of this back in the original version of the game, so this is crazy to me. So there is prospecting ground up here, and this is where we should find our remaining items. So we just need microscopes and Uber Shinies. UFOs. Telescopes. Thank God we don't actually need these for actual missions. Microscopes! Let's go! We're only missing 1 essence in the game now, guys. The Uber Shiny, as it's called. Once we find that, we have all essences in the game. That is fruit pie. That is not an Uber diamond or whatever it's called. Uber Shiny. That is a penguin. That is not an Uber Shiny. This one thing is going to take forever to get, isn't it? Penguins. This is going to be super, super rare, isn't it? Because I know what the item is. Just will the game actually give it to me? And it says it should be found here, so... This is the only place it's found, I think, and it seems to be quite rare. So yeah, we get the Uber Shiny done, we're done with the essences. And then it's just the Uber Sims at that point. Which would mean one more stream after this, and we'll have MySims done, which is great. If I time it out correctly, we might get multiple platinums in a single stream in the future. Dragons, not useful. Is this the only place where this actually appears at? It is. Yeah, this is literally the only place where this appears at. There it is! We got it! Every essence in the game has been found. Let's freaking go. That is every essence in the game. Done. Okay, so let's go ahead and check our trophies real quick. That was more annoying than I was hoping it would be, but it wasn't actually awful. So we're only missing a few trophies. So we have to get 4 more Uber Sims into town and then max out our relationship with one of them. And that is it for the platinum. So yeah, one more stream after this and we will have the platinum. So we're going to now remodel people's houses to be more science-y. Even if they don't like it, they're just going to deal with it because it is my town and my rules. Every one of these guys we move in is a good thing. Because they're cool to have. I just need to figure out how to max out relationship with one of them. Which is probably how the next stream will end up starting for this. Maybe I can figure that out tomorrow, because I'm not going to be working tomorrow, so hopefully I can figure that out tomorrow. Let's see exactly what they want me to do. Because, yeah, again, I've never even seen the Uber Sims in my original version of this game, much less, you know, actually dealt with them and worked with them and made them my best friends or anything like that. Because talking to them doesn't seem to do anything. I don't know, maybe there's an actual guide for that specific trophy by now. There actually might be, so... make it as sciencey as possible. This should put us well over 80% for the town, which is good. Yeah, we get over 80%. That's going to be great. Even if these people don't like the way their houses are being built, they're going to just have to tolerate it. Because again, it's my place and my rules. Ooh, that one's blocking the entrance. Get rid of him. And we're good. Hey, Aussie. Look good at gameplay. It's been fun so far. I mean, we're getting close to the platinum here. 90% geeky, let's go. Studious is down, that's fine. We have our person in here. So we just need a little bit more for geeky, not too much more. And we do not have enough rocket ships, so we're gonna have to go do that. Let's remodel this house and put some of these particular items in. Even if they don't approve of it, it's fine. because it will get us an Uber Sim into town with 1 or 2 more house renovations here. And then we'll just have 2 Uber Sims left. And with that, we'll basically be at the Platinum, which is pretty crazy. It's like, it's really not a hard Platinum. It takes some time, it takes some grinding, sure, but it's not really all that hard of a Platinum. If you know what you're doing, have some idea of what you're doing. We still have 2 more of these that we have to max out, I believe, after this, or it might be 3 more. I think it's 3 more, because we still have food. I think we still have fun, and we still have scary, so yeah, 3 more after this. Is that enough? Not quite. Not quite. Sonic Unleashed. That's probably not going to happen. I'm not much of a Sonic person. 93% geeky, okay. 93%. So we're getting close. We're getting close. Let's go back into town and see who we can modify a little more easily. This guy, almost certainly we can remodel his arcade to be a little bit geekier. Oh yeah, absolutely, we can put more in here. Won't fit there because of the rocket. Probably 1 more building after this should be enough. And this is not how I would want my town to actually look if I was playing this game just casually, but we are in it for the trophies. We're in it for the trophies. That's all that matters at this point. So we need all that geekiness just because we need them trophies. He's looking extra geeky currently, extra sciencey. Getting close to that 100%. Not quite 100%, but that's okay. Close enough, close enough. Not Bear. I don't know anything about that game. And I don't have a 360 either. Okay, so we literally need like 1 more geeky decoration somewhere and we're good. Okay, you know what? You're gonna get, like, 3 geeky decorations, and you're just gonna deal with it. I don't care if you don't like it, you're just gonna deal with it. That should be enough. Let's go! Sure to check in the hotel. A mysterious stranger might be waiting for you, named Julie. Okay. That is our 3rd Uber Sim. That is our 3rd out of 6 Uber Sims. They may not be available at night, so we might have to come back in the morning. Yeah, they're not available at night, unfortunately. Only the bellhop is. So we'll come back in the morning. So that is our 3rd Uber Sim already. So 3 down, only 3 more to go. But I gotta figure out how to befriend one of them. I don't have the essences for that, never mind. So we need rocket ships for that. I don't know if that's her last task or not. What games do I have? I have a lot of games I currently need to play. Working on this, working on Death Stranding, working on Black Ops 7. Lots of games I'm currently working on. Working on Power Wash 2, Call of the Sea's done now. Alright, who are we going to kick out to put this person into town? Probably someone in the forest. Okay, yep, that's definitely the new character, right? Right? The frog suit? No, you're not. This person's name is Jenny, it said. She's a cheerleader, which I like the idea of a college cheerleader being in my town, but... Julie, that's her. That's the one we want.
Steve Shamsa, huh?
Yep, she's the one we want. Any PS2 games? Definitely several PS2 games on, like, retro achievements that I want to play, for sure. Lots of them at some point. Yeah, let's get our Uber Sims moved into town. Alright, this sciencey person is getting kicked out.
Hey, you got what court? These up.
Sorry, I got a new higher paying. Wait. Now she says her name is Star? What is her actual name then? Is it Star or is it whatever I was looking for in this? I hope I brought in the right person. I hope this is the correct person. Well, yeah, I hope I brought the right person in. I thought I did, but that makes me question it. Well, hopefully that was the correct person, but I think it was. I'm almost positive that was, because her name's Julie, right? She said her name was Julie. Star, I mean Julie. Okay, yep, we're good. We are good. We are absolutely good. So we still have the Tasty, Fun, and Spoopy. Tasty, Fun, and Spoopy are our remaining 3. Alright, I guess we're gonna go... You know what? I think we'll go with Tasty next, because why not? Why not go with Tasty next? Sure, it's not like it matters at this point. We gotta do all of them anyway, so we'll work with Tasty next. Yep, we'll work with Tasty next. I'm good with that. Gotta meet all of them anyway. So what's gonna count as Tasty? I know the Scarecrow... The Scarecrow does. Can I actually put them? I can't. Okay, so the Scarecrow counts, but it doesn't do a lot overall because we can't fill every spot with it. What about the Flamingo? Fun. How about the Pig? Pig is Tasty. Okay. That will work. That will work. We will go with Pig. Yep, Pig will work for Tasty, so we will just outfit everyone with Tasty stuff at this point. Put all them pigs in. This house isn't going to be fully, like, perfect for food, but we're just going to work on food next, because why not? Get through food tonight, we'll be in pretty good shape, but then I just need to figure out how to max that relationship with an Uber Sim, because that is the biggest deterrent right now to getting the Platinum Trophy, is maxing out the Uber Sims. Scooby-Doo Unmasked. Scooby-Doo Unmasked, I wouldn't be against doing that at some point. Because that is a pretty good game, from what I remember. I didn't play that much of it as a kid, but I'm not even sure if it has a Retro Achievements list or what that list looks like. Okay, you actually have kind of a nice house, so I'd rather not accidentally delete it. Make sure I grab each one of these and not something else. And we need the pig decorations. Can't put them in as easily as some of the others, so can't get as food heavy as I would have liked. But it'll do the job. It'll do what it needs to do. Let's see where this puts me on food. But yeah, we'll need to look into the Uber Sims thing, because I honestly don't know how to befriend one of them. Maybe there's a video out for the specific trophy at this point. I might actually look that up here in a second. Okay. This person's house is also getting remodeled to have lots of food. Okay, get the pigs. Yeah, you can't fit as many of these in, so it doesn't work as well as the previous one. Hopefully I can fit several of them on the roof up here. Yep, that's gonna work. So we're gonna get some food going in here, which is good. Should be at least at like 70% by this point, because we were in, I think, the low 50s earlier. Again, not a particularly challenging trophy by any means, just a rather time-consuming one that probably does not need to be as time-consuming as it actually is. Kind of is just to be kind of a pain. Alright, let's get rid of all of these. And let's replace it with pigs. But yeah, this is at least working, so at least I found a working strategy for this, so... It's annoying, sure, it's grindy, but it's not anything difficult to pull off, so... Probably a 20-hour platinum if you know what you're doing with this game. I didn't necessarily know what I was doing with some of these Uber Sim stuff, so... Pile the 5 of you onto here. And that should get us another nice boost in the food world. Alright, let's see where that gets us to. Tasty's at 61... Wow, Tasty's only at 61%. We're not even close then. Yeah, tasty's only at 61%. We're not even close. I thought we were closer than that, though. I thought we had made some progress on it. That tasty house is filled out, so... let's head over to the desert, then. I know we have one around here that we can mess with. Yep, this one we can absolutely remodel and make it more tasty. I made a really weird house for this person, so... surprise, your house is now going to be focused on tasty. Ah, come on. That's not helping that much, is it? Okay, that did a little bit. We're only at 64% on the tasty, unfortunately. So this one's going to take a while to figure out, isn't it? This one does not seem to want to be completed. Let's see. So for the rocket ships, is that out here? Or is that back in the garden? I think that's up here, though. Yep, it is. Okay, so we need to get some rockets out here. Let's see what it is. 20 rockets and 15 aliens. I'm pretty sure I have the aliens. Yep, we got enough aliens. We just need a few more rocket ships. So these are here in the junkyard. We can go grab those now. Let's go ahead and knock this one out. And rockets, let's go. That's everything we needed. Okay, so we can finish off that mission. Oh, it does that every time. Alright, let's go transform stuff down here into food. After food, we still have spooky and fun, which could take a while. Alright, where is it? Pigs. It's literally the only one I know of that counts as tasty. Can we get this one done? Just 2 more after this and figuring out how to max out an Uber Sims friendship. Which again seems to be easier said than done. See, I may have to look up that specific trophy and see if there's something I have to, like, actually do for it. Because with my luck, it's probably going to be another massive grind that I would rather do off camera as much as possible to save you guys the time. Well, there goes a window. Oh, well, there goes part of the house. Well, you know what? That means that we can just put more pigs in. Yep, that means we get to put more pigs in, so it's okay. And that's going to get us a lot of boost here for this. Alright, perfect. Alright, 71%, not bad. And this is currently designed to be fun, but we can remodel it to be food. Wait, those are considered food. Okay. Never mind. Those are actually considered food. Let's add in a few more then. Yeah, if those are considered food, let's just add in a few more of them. Can't hurt. Okay, cool. A little more food there. That did almost nothing. Just finished the 3rd island out to get a Yeti to make a snowfield, build a castle, and then save the world. Yeah, that definitely sounds a little on the weird side. Yeah, we have another person we can keep working with here, and then other than that, it's just going to be more modifying houses and stuff. Which we can do back in the main town at this point. At least we got all the essences done. Alright, let's add a little more food to the Italian place. It won't be much, but it'll be something. Yeah, let's add a little more of a food touch to our Italian restaurant. Excellent. And let's add a bit to our sushi restaurant. If at all possible. Might not be a lot of room to add, but anything I can add, I will take. That was a super small plot of land. Holy cow. God, he got a tiny plot of land. And this foodie... Let's go ahead and put a few of these guys in. This guy might very well get kicked out. I don't think he will, but he has a chance of getting kicked out once our foodie person arrives in town. Yeah, I really hate having to structure the town this way, but it's the only way to get this trophy done. The only way to meet these Uber Sims is to go a little extreme. Okay, that's good. Now let's remodel your place to add pigs into it. And pigs. Getting a little bit into the food category here. Should be well over 80% by this point. Get rid of all of them. And I got rid of one of the ones I didn't mean to, but that's fine, just replace it. Okay, let's see how that looks. Let's see how that looks. 83% tasty. Okay, we're making progress. 83%, that's not too bad. Let's go ahead and do our next mission here. Go ahead and knock this one out. Let's knock out her arcade game. Which I'm definitely going to need more parts for. That's only 5 pieces into this. Yeah, this is going to definitely require more. And it won't go on yet. Needs a connecting piece. Alright, get this reverse piece. Okay, so we need 15 aliens and 20 rockets. So we are absolutely going to need some bat pieces here. Little tiny squares. No chance if we don't use these, so it's going to be one of those weird designs. And let me guess, yep, it won't let me put it into that tiny hole there. Of course it won't. Hopefully, though, this will be enough. Okay, so we need 20 rocket ships. Let's start out with the rocket ships. Which we have exactly 20 of. So that's 8. That's 20. So we still need a lot of alien pieces. We need another, like, 9 pieces for the alien. I think just stacking it one more high should be, or 2 more high should be enough. That's 5. This should end up being enough. Okay, let's switch to the alien paint. Alright, we got it. Let's go. So there's another mission done. She is out in the desert somewhere. This house has not seen any remodeling, so it's going to get some food decorations now. Feels like the developers definitely didn't intend for people to, like, be able to get all of these in a single save file. Like, they probably wanted you to focus your city one way or the other, so maybe you get, like, 2 of them in a single playthrough at most, but definitely not all 6 of them. Alright, this should get us up pretty high on the percentage here for food. That's pretty good, I will take it. 89%, let's go. Okay, so this chick's out in the desert. Let's see what our next mission is. But 89% on food. So we do this. Maybe 1 or 2 more missions for her. Hopefully that's all the commercial Sims, or close to all of them. And then it's just maxing out the Uber Sims, which again, I'm going to have to look that up. As to why I can't seem to unlock that trophy immediately. Okay, so there's the Uber Sim for this.
Walka może. Lubaneza?
Oh, oops. I gave that to the wrong person, which is embarrassing. I need to give it to the other chick. Never mind. I thought that seemed a little bit off, but it's going to the other place. At least you can take him back. So I think once I turn this in and get the next Uber Sim open, that'll probably be where we call for tonight, so... Should be able to quickly get that done, though. Should be able to quickly get the other Uber Sim into town. And now you get remodeled for food purposes. Sometimes these ones don't like to work in certain areas for whatever reason. I guess it's a collision thing. Yeah, I'd like to go ahead and knock out this 4th Uber Sim tonight, alongside whatever this mission is. And then I need to look into exactly how you level up the Uber Sims, or get them to like you more. It doesn't seem like it's working so far. So I might just need to look up a specific video for this trophy or achievement, depending on which version of the game you're playing, of course. So once I figure that out, then we'll be good to clear the game. Because there'll be just 2 more Uber Sims, max out the relationship with one of them, and then we're done. There we go. Then after that, we'll be getting one more quick Platinum probably, and then Power Wash, which is crazy. So Platinum number 900, possibly on like New Year's Eve or something. Or New Year's Day, that'd be pretty cool. I will look into everything it's going to require for me to do that, though. That'd be pretty cool, though. So we'll see how this stream ends up. 95% tasty, let's go. Okay, I guess it's this chick in the observatory is the one that wanted it. We're gonna go bother her while she's on the toilet, of course, because why not? You're getting a free arcade game. Be happy about it. That is not it, though. Oh, wait, that is it. That is it for her. Okay, then. That's another commercial sim done. Again, I don't feel like I missed very many, if any, so... Let's go ahead and remodel this house, and this one should be enough to get us our foodie sim. Hopefully this will be enough to get us our foodie sim. It'll be cutting it close, though. Yeah, this isn't as bad of a grind as I was kind of expecting it to be, because we got 4 of them tonight without significant trouble, so that's good. This person's a fun lover, which means they also probably enjoy food. Food and fun tend to go hand in hand. In my opinion, at least they should. Because food is always a good time. I love to eat. Which is probably why I'm overweight. Alright, let's see if this is enough. Come on, let it be enough. Yes! Hotel someone new might have come in. Okay, awesome. That's going to be number 4 out of 6 for the Uber Sims. That is awesome. So yeah, not actually that bad to get them in, so not anything unreasonable. They may not be there yet. They may not show up until tomorrow. And we're playing a demo of Dragon Quest on the PS2. Hey, Justin. Everyone's night, I think, has been good.
Jibana, Maduru, Ranu,
Does it say who this person's name is? Chancellor Ikara. Okay. I don't think it's either of the ones that are currently here. Unless it's this guy.
Zabiti. Yabuna Zabiti?
Nope. But again, I'd love to move more Sims into the town. I just wish the game wasn't as restrictive as it is on the amount of properties there are. I wish the game would just be like, have enough properties for every single person to move in. It'd make the town look more lively. Yeah, it'd really make the town look more lively. Let's get this person, let's move them in. Then I need to figure out how to become a best friend with an Uber Sim. And then after that, it's just 2 more Uber Sims to move in, which is just a lot more redecorating. Okay, you have a very big personality, or big hair. I swear, I don't remember any of these characters. You don't sound like you're running a business. Cupcake Head. Yep.
Steve Shamsa. Huh?
That's our one. Let's move him in. Yeah, that's 4 out of the 6 Uber Sims, but it's gonna take a while to get to the rest, and I gotta figure out how to max out their affection. So probably we'll need to look up a guide specific to that trophy.
Hey, Inohaba. Yigawa Gort.
Dude, I don't have any problem with you, but we have an Uber Sim here. He seems to be like an executive chef of some kind, so... I like the sound of that. Professional chef in town. Yeah, professional chef in town sounds pretty nice. Pretty symmetrical looking building too, so I guess that's cool if you're into that stuff. And all the rain just pours right down on top of the guests, so that's a wonderful design. It's symmetrical except for that sign right there. Actually, I can fix that. It is symmetrical! Sure. You wanna... Okay, it's gonna be a problem trying to put that in, so... That's too much effort, so you're gonna get how it is. Alright, that's 4 of them. 4 of the 6 Uber Sims. I'll take it. I will happily take it. So let me look into this last trophy real quick. 2 more Uber Sims to move in. That's fine. Okay, so I need to look this one up. Oh, PlayStationTrophies.org. That's a website I don't hear that much about. Why am I hiccuping? No guide on the achievement website. Nothing on True Trophies. Ooh, this could be a problem. Okay, according to AI, we have to build them furniture. What does the wiki say? Hiccuping sucks. Okay, yep. Did that way. So we may have to give them furniture. Okay, so that's what we have to do. Well, let's see if we can make a little bit of progress on that. With the geeky sim right here, because he's the one we moved in first. He's the one I've tried to be the, like, friendliest with. Let's build him a few geeky items and see what happens. Or studious, I mean. Let's build him a bookshelf. That seems studious enough. And then we coat it with essences related to studiousness. God, I hate hiccups. They serve no biological purpose. They're just an annoyance. And then we will douse this with studiousness. What do I have a lot of studious on? All sorts of stuff. We'll go with pencils. We seem to have a lot of that. That seems pretty studious. Alright, let's see how he likes this. Let's see what that does. I am curious to see what that does. But after this, it's just remodeling for 2 more Sims, if we can figure out how to best friend this guy. But there's no guide for this particular trophy out there, which is kind of surprising, as the game's been out for a few months. He could definitely use another bookshelf. He liked that a lot. Let's be nice to him real quick and see what happens. Tickle, tickle fight. Come on, go to the character book, thank you. Okay, he likes us a little bit more now, so that's good. So most likely have to keep making him stuff. See if he says anything specifically that he wants. That does not help. Alright, let's make him a couple more studious items and see what happens. Seems like something that should work. I hate hiccups so freaking much. What else would be studious? Let's make him a desk. That should be simple enough. He shouldn't mind a desk. But yeah, sadly there is no guide currently for this particular trophy, so there's a guy that's publishing on PSN profiles that I was going to try to work with on a guide for this game, but he was already almost done with it, so obviously at that point there's nothing else I can add into it or do, so... But even that isn't published yet, so I don't know if it got denied, or if it's just because they're sort of on their winter break. As they usually do a break around this time of year, so it's possible that could be it. Dinosaur fossils, why not? That's pretty studious. Alright, let's get him a desk. Let's also get him a chair for it. A basic chair. And hopefully this will get us a little closer to that best friend marker. Because once we do that, we're basically good to go. And it'd be really cool to be able to get a Platinum 900 tomorrow night around midnight. That'd be pretty cool. So we're gonna see if we can make that happen. Dark wood. I hate hiccups. I hate them. And let's build him another bookshelf. That's a very studious item to have in your house. And they're easy to build at least, which is good. Okay, so we build this up. Hopefully this will get us enough with these 3 items. I don't know if it will, but we'll see. But yeah, it'd be really cool if we could get, you know, 3 platinums tomorrow night or something. Just in time for the new year. Because Power Wash will not take more than probably another hour. The final job's nowhere near as long as the one in the previous game, so I'm not too worried about that. And then we just need one other quick platinum, which I have a couple of quick, easy games that we could do at any time if needed. I don't like doing them that much anymore, but sometimes you just have to get to those milestones. So I could do one of my quick platinums that I have on the list, if needed. Not ideal, but it will work if needed. That's actually perfect right there. I don't know where you would want a desk. Maybe right here. Okay, you should be quite happy with that. We're probably still in the friend category, probably not to best friend yet. See what else we can build for him, though. Pencils! Okay, so he jizzed out something different. He's happy. He is happy, so maybe a few more items will be enough. Yeah, we just knock this out tonight. That'd be great. Because I can get us set up for tomorrow night for a triple platinum night, including platinum number 900, with the new year ringing in around the same time. That'd be just absolutely fantastic. Be a great way to end out the year. Because I could at least set up the next thing during that. You know what? He does not have a bathtub. He really does not. I hate hiccups so freaking much. And they serve no biological purpose. They're just there to be a pain in the ass. Alright, we can make a nice geeky bathtub for this dude, and that should make him quite happy. Because he actually does not have a bathtub. Yeah, it'd be great if we get those games done tomorrow. That'll be great for completion and everything. I love how you can build the bathtub with the entire end of it not actually closed. That's kind of funny. Okay, let's go with some geeky essences again. We'll go with these Moai statue heads, because we have plenty of those. There's not really any more of, like, going in and working with various people. Like, yeah, you can give stuff to the townie Sims, and they will give you more blueprints and everything, but... I mean, there's not really a purpose of that while going for the platinum. I don't really have that kind of time. Now, let's make him something else. What else might be good? For a studious character like himself. Sarcophagus actually probably would be. Yeah, he might like this. We're gonna make a very simple one. And we're gonna decorate it with organics, because why not? Let's see how those two do with him. Hopefully that'll be enough. Because if we can get a best friend, that'd be perfect. But again, I'm not going to work tomorrow. I have no work to do tomorrow, so I can keep playing this tonight until we get this particular part done and my hiccups fucking stop, because I hate it. I wonder if he'd like a pizza oven. Looks like a fridge, but it's actually a sarcophagus. Okay, he's getting close, I think. I think he's getting close. Okay, I think he's yeah, he's getting close. So probably, like, the last 12% should be enough. So probably a handful of remaining gifts should be enough for this guy. Hopefully a few more gifts will be enough. Maybe like 3 more things will be enough. But yeah, maybe if we can set things up correctly, tomorrow can be a triple platinum night. Let's make him a sink. He doesn't have a sink. Maybe he does, but I didn't really look, so he might or might not. And we decorate this one with compasses, why not? You got sick now? Do we give him a... yeah, let's give him a toilet. I'm not even sure my own house has a toilet. I don't think I've built a toilet for my own house yet in this game. Let's hope we build this correctly, or else this could be quite uncomfortable. Yep, that one goes there. I think I might have mentioned this before, but my dad liked the Japanese toilets so much that he actually bought like a bidet attachment for their toilet at home, which is really funny after we went to Japan. I mean, it is nice that it cleans certain parts of your body for you. I don't know how I like how it feels, though. It feels a bit odd. Alright, just gotta sink in a toilet. Let's see if that's... Damn it. I saved the game, so it's okay if it crashes. It's okay if it crashes, but that's really annoying that that's happened twice this stream when it didn't happen that much earlier in the game. But at least the game saved, so that's okay. Yep. It should not be having this many problems, because it does not have these kind of problems on the Switch version. Whatever. Okay. Game. That's really annoying that that's happened twice this stream so far. I swear I never remember this happening on the Wii version. It probably didn't happen on the Wii version, because the Wii version probably played fine. Okay. Let's see if that's gonna be enough gifts for this dude to be happy. Once he's happy with us, we are basically good to go with this particular platinum, so that's the whole thing about this. Come on. Come on in, Mr. Samurai Bob, man. I've given you so much free stuff, you better be freaking happy at this point. Actually, I don't even know where that's gonna fit at. Well, this is going to be a rather awkward setup. Going to be pooping in basically plain sight of everything, but I also don't care about you that much, so... There it is! Let's freaking go! We did it! We did it! That is the last difficult trophy in the game. All we have left is getting the other two characters. Getting the other two Uber Sims, and that's all we have left. Two more Uber Sims, so I might work on that a little bit tomorrow off stream, just like changing the city around to match these. So one's spooky and one's fun. Shouldn't be a problem. So yeah, the plan for tomorrow is we will do that. And then grab another platinum after that real quick, like a very quick and easy one. I've got several of them lined up so we can knock something out super quick. Or if I actually have to buy something for 99 cents, I can do that if I need to. And then we can grab platinum number 900 in a fantastic game known as Power Wash Simulator 2. I actually might do this game down here, this Mystic Warriors Battlegrounds. I did that on a stream for a dumpster dive at one point, but this game was actually good. Or at least fairly good, so yeah. So yeah, I will see you guys back here tomorrow night, New Year's Eve, and we will grab our platinums to hit number 900, which is super, super exciting. So yeah, can't wait to see you guys tomorrow. We'll definitely see you guys tomorrow night. And we'll be getting to platinum number 900.